Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. What do people say behind your back? I will share with you all the energy insight that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number 1. Welcome to your reading. What do people say behind your back? I will share with you all the energy insight that comes through and not leave anything out. And take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. And let's get straight into your reading. I see here your energy, you're naturally drawn here to the rose quartz crystal. And this is a perfect choice for you because the rose quartz does represent the heart chakra. And it is a stone of the heart, a crystal of unconditional love, tenderness, and healing. So I can definitely say people feel like you're a very honest person, very truthful with your feelings, one that's not going to hide behind a facade. You are not a fake, okay? Actually, you despised fake people. And so people really feel like you're honest. Ooh, look at the healing card as a part of your what people say behind your back. This is about true healing of the mind, body, and soul. See, you're very honest and you're very refreshing when new people meet you because it's like they know that what they see is what they get. No, you're not going to give out all of your personal information, such as how you grew up, what things happened in your childhood. It's like, no, you're not doing that. And because you're personal in that way. But people really feel like you're someone that can be trusted. Very nice, very healing, down to earth, very balanced. People also feel like you are emotionally stable, meaning that you can control your temper or you can even control your excitement. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do people say behind your back? And you have here detective. Great powers of observation and intuition, which is a desire to seek the truth. Yes, see, people know that you're tapped into your intuition and that you can tell when people are playing games with you or if they are, just coming at you left, really just like not being sincere about their motives. You can pick up on that stuff. And so people who do have that tendency tend to stay away from you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do people say about you behind your back? You have Venus, and Venus represents the planet of love. It also rules over Taurus and Libra. So Taurus, that grounded, loyal earth energy is something people recognize about you. And also Libra, you're very observant, and you are you have like very nice taste in your clothing, your style, and things like that. I do want to say with the planet Venus showing up, that represents also beauty and love. So behind your back, people really talk about how pretty you are, how attractive you are. But for some reason, they won't say that to your face. And I feel like the people that do that behind your back is because they feel like either you're going to get a big head if they tell you how beautiful you are, but you're not. You're a very humble person. Or they feel like insecure, like they feel like they're measuring themselves against you. And so they don't want you to know how beautiful you are. And I feel like this is someone that's in your family as well that will not tell you how attractive you are because they don't want you to feel like you're better than someone else, but you don't feel that way. You don't even see yourself that attractive, but you truly are. Thank you, Spirit. People actually adore you a lot. I feel like romantic interested partners, they're very drawn to your sensuality, your divine feminine energy. And people that see you also with the planet Venus here is like having this luxurious like hair or like beautiful skin or something very luxury about you, or like your mindset, you want to live a very luxurious lifestyle. You have this rich wealthy mindset, and so people do pick up that from you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here, not the right time. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities and I don't have the time or energy for a relationship. Yep, that's what they do pick up. Like, you are someone that you have a lot on your plate, a lot of things that you're doing. And if you're not doing a lot of things, you will tell people, hey, I'm kind of busy right now. But you're not. You're just taking time out to relax and just regain your energy. You might just be watching YouTube or taking a nap, but you're like, hey, I don't feel like going out to that place. It's so loud and so noisy. That's not what I want to do. So people feel like you are overwhelmed with responsibilities. I'm getting some fire energy as well. Fire, creativity, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries are in the top placements of your birth chart. All the birth chart of the people that feel like sometimes you have a lot of stress on you, you're exhausted, or you have a lot of burdens to carry because of like your career or things that you're doing creatively. That's what they say behind your back, but really, you're just protecting your energy. You know that you have a certain amount of energy from the time you wake up until the time you go back to sleep, and that you have to preserve your energy. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so, what do people say behind your back? Oh, what do they say? They saying that, ooh, the Eight of Cups. This is about how they speak on your emotions, your feelings. I do want to point out that the cup energy does rule over the water zodiac signs. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer are in the top placements of their birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in a reading. And sun, moon, or rising signs, seventh house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. And here with the Eight of Cups energy, oh yeah, this is a confirmation really of what Spirit gave us earlier about how you are withdrawing your attention from certain people and you are retreating. You are retreating. You are moving on. And some people feel like you are abandoning the relationship with them. You are letting go because that is no longer serving you. And so let's get more insight. And what do people say about you behind your back? And you have here free spirit, absolutely Sagittarius showing up here with this free spirit energy. We got that insight earlier with that wand energy. We had Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, free spirit. Yep. People really feel like they can't control you. Like you're just on this freedom path. The freedom to you is everything. Feeling liberated to you is number one. Like you don't want nobody to cuff you, to control you. That's something that doesn't turn you on for, your platonic or romantic relationship partners to be like, hey, I want you to do this, and you do it. You like, I'm not doing that. You can't control me. So yeah, people really feel like they can't control you, and like you just have like this free spirit about you. I feel like some people do envy that part of your nature because that's how you are. You feel good being free. It's like that's number one for you. You're not going to go somewhere you don't want to go. You're not going to show up at a party just to please someone else. That's not what you're doing here today. You're not doing. You'll show up. If it's, yeah, like a very close relative, like you're like, oh, I love this person. I know other people are going to be there, but that I don't like, but I love this person. So I'm just going to show up for a couple of hours and then I'm out. So they really say that. They're like, yeah, that's just how this person is. That they feel like you don't like to be bothered or, you know, dealing with just other people's problems. Let's get more insight. And you have here, look at the King of Wands showing up right next to that freedom energy. And the Wand energy does rule over Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Happy to see the King of Wands, and it does represent you having a free spirit. So I love this as a confirmation for you. I do want to point out that your reading is extremely accurate. Thank you, Spirit, for this confirmation. The King of Wands. Yes. People feel like they say things like, oh, you're bold. This person is bold, you know? They feel like you're a leader too, you know? And I feel like they pick that energy up because you're a leader of your own world, your own mind. You're going to do what you want to do. Let's not make it a mistake here. Let's not get it misplaced here. You are one that cannot be tied down. You're going to lead your own life. You're like, hey, my life, my rules. And that's how they see you. You're a leader. But you know what? Some people find you quite charming. And it's because of the courage that you do exude. And that's self-confidence, self-love, self-assurance, and self-respect. That's very charming to some people, even romantic interested partners. You know, it's kind of like exciting that you are able to take control of your life, your situations in the way that you do. It's very inspiring to others. And so, beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. And yes, they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. If you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. What do others say about you behind your back? And I will share with you all of the insight that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. Let's get straight into your reading. I see here your energy. You are naturally drawn here to your card, holding the turquoise crystal. And this is a perfect choice for you because the turquoise represents the throat and the third eye chakra. And this is about tranquility. It's also protection, and it represents wisdom, good fortune, as well as getting rid of negative emotions. You know what people say about you behind your back is say, you're not going to put up with anything that is heavy, negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are a light bringer. You're one that you want the vibe in the room to be positive, or you don't want to take part in it. And let's see what card you do have. You have the fairy magic. Respectfully work with the fairies to achieve your goals. So there's something here very mysterious about you. And I'm also picking up water zodiac sign energy. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Seen in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising sign, seventh house of relationships, or even the planet Venus. And your birth chart, or the birth chart of the people that recognize a mysterious nature about you. You don't tell all of your business. So what people say behind your back is that you're hiding something. And it's all because you're not about this transparency stuff that's going on in society. You're like, hey, I don't have to tell you my life story in order for me to be an authentic person. Back up. And that's what people think because you are keeping, you know, things to yourself as you should. You owe no one anything and you don't have any obligation to the people that want you to spill the beans about your life. Let's get more insight. So, this is also about boundaries and self respect. People feel like you do have persistent boundaries in place, but they look at it as like you having your defenses up. And let's get more insight. And what do people say about you behind your back? Do you have an artist expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses? I feel like people see that like you are inspiring in others, and something you do symbolically. You're very inspiring, very colorful, and something how like you dress and the way you wear your hair. Something about you by nature is artistically inspiring, and people speak about that, your physical appearance, but they speak about it in a good way. A lot of people, they don't come to you and say it, I feel like, because I don't know, they feel like it's just the way they're raised. It's like, don't go out and say that to that person. They don't want to say it to you because they feel like you may look at them a certain way, which is so strange. Like, why wouldn't they give you a compliment? Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's happening? And what do people say behind your back? What do they say? Ooh, the 11th house. Let me just point out that there are 12 houses in astrology and an astrological birth chart, 12 houses altogether. And the 11th house represents like living on the edge, okay? The Aquarius rules over the 11th house. It also represents like luck, okay? Friendship, group activity, creativity, community, festivals. So yeah, there's something like very, like people feel like you have your own tribe. Like you're not the type to just, gather a lot of friends. They feel like you have your own tribe and like, they cannot just be friends with you. You are not that, like you're friendly, but it's like, hey, I just don't hook up with anybody. That's how you feel. And that's what they say behind your back as well. Like you're rebellious. I feel like it's somebody close to you that says like you're rebellious. You don't listen. You are hard-headed. And that's only because you're just trying to live your life the best way that you want to live your life. And that is perfectly okay. Spirit is encouraging you here to fully be yourself, fully be expressive, and continue to live out loud. You have no obligation to anyone to live life under their terms. Thank you, Spirit. I have something coming through here like a startup, a business of some sort. I see someone that's here in your vortex that has a common goal as yourself when it comes to like your career or like your talents or something you're working on, a project. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do people say behind your back? What they say? Ooh, you had the Five of Swords. Look at the Five of Swords coming out, this air energy right after Aquarius. Super air energy, Aquarius. Observant, social energy, Aquarius. And with the Five of Swords laying naturally under it, this is about what people say about your mind and your intellect. And again, the sword energy does rule over Aquarius. It rules over Gemini and Libra as well. And that energy can definitely be seen in the top placements of your birth chart or the birth chart of the people that do recognize this Five of Swords energy in you. But particularly here, I feel like, ooh, this is interesting. Oh, I see. You were in like this bullying, like this relationship that had like these bullying dynamics. And it was a relationship where there was like death. You feel like either someone stole something from you physically or metaphorically, stole your time. You wasted your time. And it was like violence involved too. It's like an abusive relationship. People talk about that relationship behind your back. They just discuss it, really. And I feel like they think about how strong you are to go through those relationship challenges and, come out the way that you are, still really loving life, living life to the fullest. I can truly say you do not look like what you've been through. You look so good, so fresh, so young, and you've been through quite a few challenges, to say the least. And I feel like people say you look young as well. The number 11 is significant also, and a birthday, birth month, or birth year of someone that you have had a connection with that talks about you behind your back. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What do others say? What do they say? You have a mermaid soul. Woohoo. And with the mermaid soul, this is about your emotions. It's about your emotions and water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, seen in the top placements of the birth chart. See, people say that you're able to flow through life with beauty and with ease. It seems like you have been unscathed by your challenges. I feel like people see you as being like very calm, very beautiful, soft spoken as well, but yet and still very daring and adventurous. Very deep. You like have this very deep soul. You like to communicate. You don't like small talk. First off, you like to communicate about deep issues, deep topics. And that's how someone can hold your attention if they really can go deep with their conversation. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do others say? What do people say behind your back? Ooh, the Five of Pentacles. Two fives. Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Ooh, but with the Pentacle energy, it's physical and it's Earth. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Significant in the reading. And the Five of Pentacles energy. Ooh. People are really worried, People are really worried. They say things like that behind your back. And they feel like you're living in isolation. You are cut people off. You cut people off. It's like you're a lumberjack. And they are saying like, oh, you're living, that person is living, like you are living in isolation because you cut people off. And that's what they feel. And they feel like you feel lonely because you cut people off. But you don't. You feel good. You feel like it's something you needed to go into that hermit mode for more spiritual illumination, for more inner peace. Yeah, you really had to go within for clarity, a quest for personal truth. And that's just what they don't understand, and that's quite okay with you. So let's get more insight. What do others say behind your back? Or what do they say? What do these folks say behind your back? What in the world are they saying? What they say? Ooh, finding myself. Oh, finding myself. Thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful confirmation. Are you serious? Such clarity today here in your reading. And it says, it was time I went. Oh my goodness. It was time I went within to find myself again. And I need to figure out what I want out of life. I need space. Look at this confirmation showing up. Oh my goodness. With the insight that Spirit gave us earlier throughout your reading. So So they feel like you're cutting yourself off from people, but they don't really understand your spiritual evolution. And it's not for them to understand. Spirit is encouraging you to always put yourself first. Put yourself at the forefront of everything, because your cup must be full in order for you to pour or to help anyone else. And so beautiful. Number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments, and they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. Also, if you would like a personal reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. And welcome to your reading. What do people say behind your back? I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a private reading, visit my website at claritybay.com. Let's get straight into your reading. I see here your energy. You are naturally drawn here to your card holding the clear quartz crystal. And with the clear quartz crystal being your card of choice, this is about the crown chakra. This is a perfect choice for you because this is a high vibrational stone. It amplifies your energy, strengthening your emotions and beliefs. What a wonderful choice for you. And let's see what card you do have paired with the clear quartz crystal. You have protection. Strong protection, magic for the family and the home. Ooh, so people really say, like, number 1, you are emotionally stable. You are strong. People feel like you protect yourself, like you have strong boundaries. You are not going to let any Tom, Dick, or Harry, metaphorically, come into your home, come around you or your family or people that you are close to. And there's a clear message here too from Spirit to let you know that you are guided, you're loved, and you are protected here. And I also see here that people feel like you're doing too much. They're saying you're doing too much. You cut off so many people. But you know what? You only cut out the people that were toxic. And these people were not only toxic to you, but they were toxic to everybody. So you know what you're doing. And Spirit is encouraging you to trust your intuition. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do people say behind your back? What do they say? Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Absolutely. That's how they feel. You know why? Because it's a certain set of people that want to be around you that have bad intentions. They are manipulators, liars, not telling the truth. You know who they are, and you make them nervous because you're a truth seeker and a truth teller. And you've busted these people in their lives. And so you make them nervous because you're going to hold them accountable for their actions if they are around you. But instead, you just distance yourself. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do people say behind your back? What do people say behind your back? Ascendant. The ascendant is the rising sign. So people say something about your physical appearance. The ascendant represents your physical appearance and what other people feel about you and your physical appearance, okay? It's your expression as well. It's your attitude, your outer self. They talk about your attitude and also something about your body. You know, they talk about your body image. Wow. Wow, I've picked up that a lot of people are jealous of your body image because you're confident with the way that you look. You like yourself the way that you are. And because they're mad and they don't like themselves the way that they are, they're upset because you love you the way that you are. You feel good about yourself. Upon first impression, you give a really good first impression to other people as well. People really like you upon first impression. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do others say behind your back? What do they say? Ooh, you have the Eight of Cups. The cup energy represents your emotions and feelings and how they speak on your feelings and also how they feel about you. So that cup energy does rule over the water zodiac signs, Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpio. And here with the Eight of Cups energy, honey, you have pulled your attention and your energy away from some of these people who no longer represent or what you are aligned with. These people have been people who you have had discord with, and you have withdrew your attention, and they talk about that. They're in their feelings over that. You have retreated and decided to move on with your life. And a couple of these folks really feel abandoned, you know? They have the nerve to feel abandoned by you, as seen here with this Eight of Cups energy. They have a lot of freaking nerve. What? Let's get more insight, because the reason that's coming up like that is because they were the ones with the control issue. You know, instead of allowing you to live your life freely the way that you should be able to, this person had something to say with every twist and turn. And you're just like, hey, I'm done. I quit. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what stands out? No, what do other people say? I feel like the reason I said stand out is because the Ascendant. That's about your appearance. And something that really stands out about you, it's your attitude. You know, you have like your point of view it's like contagious. It's infectious. You really should look into like being a speaker or speaking to or a writer, and you know, giving your attention to like a large group of people, because I feel like you would be recognized very, very good. You would be accepted easily by your own tribe. And so let's get more insight. What do people say about you? You have here the Good Witch, magic. That's right. Create your own magic here. And they feel like you're definitely mysterious, not putting yourself out there, telling all your business, telling what steps you're going to take next. You're just over that. You're just taking those steps. And it's like about your intuition. It's on fleek. I feel like there's someone that is shying away from you because every time this person comes into your presence, they are lying, or exaggerating the truth. Either way, it's the same thing. And here with the Good Witch energy, you're self-sufficient. They know you know how to take care of yourself. And they feel like, I love this for you. You are very resourceful and you're going to take care of your home no matter what. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. You know what's interesting before I continue is that the protection card here says strong protection magic for the family and the home. And then here you have Good Witch, and magic is here on her hat. And it lays naturally under this card that has magic. So that's a very nice confirmation that you have this very magical, magnetic, alluring energy about you. So if there's something that you want to do creatively to put yourself in the forefront of others, please do it, because you're going to be extremely successful. And let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what do others say about you? You have the Moon. I love the Moon because this is about your intuition. And also, the moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. So, Cancer is significant here. Yes. So, I feel like there's someone that says that you're a good parent and you have like good parenting skills, or you will be a good parent. The moon also rules over the energy of like changes, like you're able to adapt to changes, any sort of changes that take place. But also, there's a clear message here from Spirit for you to trust your intuition as it does relate, to relationships and your career. Trust your intuition. You are guided by the cosmic GPS system and you're on the right track. And also with the moon, it's about unseen problems. Like you can recognize if someone's coming to you and they're going to be a problem later. You don't even have to see the problem right now. You're just like, no, you know what? I can't be friends really with her or him because I can tell this is not a match. We are not compatible. And so people behind your back, they say, well, they feel like you think you're too good to be, to connect with them and like communicate with them and be a part of whatever they're doing. And you don't think that. You just want a trouble-free life. You do. And there'll be challenges in life, but you just want to avoid things that are avoidable, such as certain people and connecting with them when you are not compatible. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what in the world? I love this energy. Your energy is really on fleek. You're a very strong person, very courageous. I love it. And you have here the beggar energy. Ooh, this is how you confront empowerment, at the level of physical survival. It awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem, baby. Ooh, you know why I say that like that? I really feel that you have a gift to inspire other people, to help other people evolve. Because number one, you're very humble, you're compassionate, and you have great self-esteem. And there's something you can teach. There's some sort of information that you have and that that it will be very helpful to people. So Spirit is encouraging you to put yourself out there because there is someone or a group of people that say that you are very inspiring and that you have taught them things, really good things, and you have helped them a lot. You have empowered them in ways that you don't realize. Yes. And so, beautiful. Number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments and they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.